Alright, this is Soul Calibur. Got our JAMA harness and we got a kick harness up there, so I'll have to get a new kick harness, but let's go ahead and install this. Get this up and running. Alrighty, so I have this turned into a Soul Calibur. It's the Dynamo cabinet. Let's see if I can get some lighting in here. I put the move list just on the outside of the cabinet. There's the control panel. Now I do not have a kick harness installed here quite yet. Doesn't really need one, but keep in mind that this is in the wrong order. I have this basically shifted over one, so it's really more of a guard harness. So right now this is G should be A should be B, and K should be B. So it's like it's like shifted to the left because I don't have a kick harness. This does nothing. The only thing I kept from the control panel when I got it were these 4 buttons. Were still good, so they're a bit faded. Then I got all new ones. It came with like yellow in the player too, so I put orange buttons. It's kind of like that idea. So I'll demonstrate this real quick. Okay, so I'm going to do player 2. So arcade version of Soul Calibur is interesting because, well, let me jump in here with Tacky here. Ram select. There's a good amount of characters. It's often said that the Dreamcast version is better than the arcade version, which is true, but it's not really fair to arcade hardware of the time because you can kind of tell this is obviously like with the sort of warping textures. This is based on PlayStation hardware. This game never came out for PlayStation, but other games, I believe Tekken 3 is based off of this too. So this is like more advanced hardware, but by the time the Sega Naomi came out, much more powerful than a PlayStation, of course, and even the Dreamcast, which is a little bit pared down, not by that much, significantly more powerful than basically a beefed up PlayStation. So, let's see here, the Dreamcast version looks way better, like more 3D elements, better textures, actual like water textures. However, the game more or less is the same. Still plays fairly well. So I do not have a kick harness installed. Kick harness more or less gives you the option to guard, and you don't really need to guard in Soul Calibur. And especially if you're playing against an opponent, neither of you have that ability, but the game is pretty easy against the AI even without it. It also gives you the option to use stereo sound, I believe, but I don't have a second speaker in here, so it's just one, so it works for what it is. I do have a kick harness on the way, but I'll need to put that together and then install it. It uses a different one than the common Capcom one that you find in a lot of arcade games of this era. I think it's more modern, is the thing. I suppose I could rip off the kick harness that's on Soul Edge and put it on here, but we'd rather keep it with that, because it still works, I believe. So if you played the Dreamcast version, this plays pretty much the same, just doesn't look as good. Also doesn't have that extra mode on it. But Soul Calibur is an excellent game. Better than Soul Edge, and you know, there's a lot of ways I prefer this over than like 3, 4, any of the newer ones. I like 2 is probably my favorite one, but this is very good. It is kind of weird though, going from something like King of Fighters 99 to this. I think it says 99, but I wonder if it was like sports. I believe it was 99, so that one was made later, and it's got old school difficulty. This game is really easy. Oh shit. Except when you kill yourself like that. That was pretty slick though. I've never done that before like that. I've fallen off, of course, by my own mistake, but I haven't like taken a fancy dive off like that. Yeah, get my ass kicked in like King of Fighters using all the attacks. So he's not letting off yet. Yeah, I've played a lot of this game. And I kind of wish they do, I kind of wish they did release, let me rephrase this a second here. I both kind of wish they released the PlayStation version, like a PlayStation port of this, since obviously it could run on that. And I also wish, oh, there he goes too. That was me fucking around, but I also wish they ported the Dreamcast version in Naomi, because they didn't have Dead or Alive 2 and Soul Calibur looking great. Now, since I have a Naomi 2 and, well, not Naomi 2, a Naomi 1 and a Dead or Alive 2, kind of wish I could play the better looking version of Soul Calibur on an arcade cabinet. I mean, not only is Dreamcast version look better, it supports VGA output. I don't know if it's 640 by a 480p or, you know, around there, but like this is just standard definition, so you get better visuals and higher resolution visuals with the Dreamcast version. It's kind of crazy, but again, the hardware is significantly better on the Dreamcast than this one. Still a pretty sweet game.